Yes, Philip Cortez, Philipcortez, District 117, State Representative.
Okay, so first things first. You were one of six, correct? Six that chose not to break the quorum.
It was actually a few more.
How many was it?
There's currently 8 that have not broken quorum.
Explain to us why you chose that.
There's multiple ways to fight this battle. I am wholeheartedly against any mid-decade redistricting, and I'll do everything I can to fight that, to fight the stealing of these 5 congressional seats. And there's multiple ways to fight that. And one of the ways to fight that is at the Capitol, to ensure that there is nothing procedurally being done inappropriately, and to make sure that should the bill come forward, that we're there to ask the tough questions and to do everything we can in our procedural power to stop this bill from going forward. I do not support the stealing of any congressional districts.
Could you elaborate a little bit on why it's important to you to stay here and fight the battle for home rather than go to Chicago as other Democrats have done?
I support my colleagues that have gone to Chicago. I broke quorum 4 years ago to stop some other voting injustices that were happening at the Capitol. So I know the sacrifices that my colleagues are doing each and every day by being in Chicago, and I wholeheartedly support them. I'm praying for them, and I'm waiting for their return whenever they decide it's the right time to come back and fight this bill also. It was, for me and my decision to stay here, it was a lot of different variables that led me to this decision, having to do with family, having to do with the previous quorum break and some of the results that happened from that quorum break, and just seeing that it's important to also have a voice at the Capitol as all this is going on. And I intend to be that voice, not only for my residents, but also for my colleagues that are in Chicago.
That being said, what would you say to your colleagues in Chicago who are not happy with broke from the
We broke quorum together 4 years ago when we went to Washington, D.C. for over a month and a half. So we were partners, we were colleagues, we were always going to be teammates no matter what. And this year I wasn't able to break quorum with them, but as I stated earlier, I wholeheartedly support them in their efforts. They're trying to stop the steal of congressional seats, and they're doing whatever they feel they needed to do for their districts at this time. I'm doing what I feel I need to do also for my district and for my community to stop this from happening at the Texas Capitol.
Okay, I need you to confirm something with me. Tell me if it's true or not. That the Republicans offered you a committee chairmanship in exchange for him being a proposition to help them reach a quorum.
I can't hear you, I'm sorry.
Is it true that Republicans offered you a committee chairmanship in exchange for you being at the House to help reach a quorum?
No, the committee chairmanships are awarded at the beginning of the legislative session, when there was no talk about redistricting, when there was no talk about a quorum break. So no, that is not the case. Those committee chairmanships are given by the Speaker of the Texas House, and they're done early in session, in the first 2 or 3 weeks in session. So the discussions of a quorum break or redistricting mid-decade weren't even on the table or even known to any of us.
Is there anything else that you would like to add about the quorum or anything that this is?
I am wholeheartedly against this attempt to take these 5 congressional seats here from Texas. I'll do everything in my power to fight them at the Texas Capitol. I support my colleagues wherever they are and however they're also fighting this battle. Together, as teammates, we can stop this, and we can ensure that Texas stays Texas without outside interference from Washington, D.C.